And let me just tell you, we're standing here today, all right, and we won the first 4. And we set ourselves up for next week for the SEC West Championship. And let me just tell you, nobody in college football believed we could be here in this moment right now but us, and you did it. But here's what we did. All right, at halftime, we went out there and we looked like a championship football team, and we put them away. So here's the deal. There's a great learning things that we can do that we'll carry on, but I want you to enjoy this. We're in a super spot. Matter of fact, I wouldn't trade our spot with anybody in college football, and our coaches wouldn't either. All right, Willie Whitehead, come on up right here, baby, and lead that fight song now.
Hey, man. Hey, guys, I just want to say I'm proud of you guys, man. Thank you for having me here. Look, take care of yourselves, each other, stay focused, stay disciplined. Y'all ready? Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, Eagles!
We always preach turnovers as a defense and as a whole unit. We felt like we didn't play up to our part as a whole defense, so we know we had to come back in the second half and play how we is, and we are elite defense, the whole defense. So we just focus on that, and then turnovers, like I said, it was just great calls by the coach, put me in a great position to make a play, and that's all I try to do.
You know, it was just great to get the ball, you know, make plays for my team. You know, it's a team sport, and, you know, I'm just glad we got a win.
All week coming in, that you know you can't look forward. I mean, you want to look forward to the next weekend, but you really got to focus on one game at a time. Like Coach said, you got to win. After we lost to LSU, we had to win 5 in a row, and this is number 4. So you can't be looking ahead. You got to focus on the week.
We never take any opponent for granted, because you never know what can happen. And we approach every game like it's the best team. So, you know, like I said, at first half we came out sloppy, and then we just picked it up the second half.
Yeah, you know, we just had to just keep doing what we doing. Run the ball, pass the ball, you know. Don't worry about them. Just do what Auburn do, run.
The Auburn Football Review, featuring Coach Ralph Shub-Jordan.
Be sharp, be ready. Tonight's what our program's all about.
I'm proud of every one of you. This team has the it factor.
The official Auburn post-game show since 1954. This is the Auburn Football Review with head coach Gus Malzahn, presented by Toyota.
Hello again, everybody, in War Eagle. Rod Bramlett with Coach Gus Malzahn here inside Jordan-Hare Stadium following the Tigers' 42-14 win over ULM. And this is the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota. These are awful tough games, aren't they, Coach?
Yeah, there's no doubt. You know, especially when you're playing a team that's top 20 in the country in offense. They had a week off, and they're coming off their biggest win since their head coach had been there 2 weeks before that. And it's their Super Bowl, and we knew that they'd play extremely hard.
All right, let's go to the first half highlights.
Matt Wiley, the kicker for ULM. White tops, maroon bottoms, maroon numerals. Kick a lot of touchbacks. This one will come up short as well. Igbenogany from the 2 to the 10 to the 15. Hit at the 18 and spun around, and down he goes at the 20. This time they'll split 2 out to the right. Play action on the sweep. Stedham to throw. Out in the flat. Stovik catches it. He's got his first down at the 30, 35, 40. And then is piled up and shoved back at the 42-yard line. Play action. Underneath, Darius Slayton, 25's got blockers, 15, 10, and ripped down at the 8-yard line. Darius Slayton. First and goal, Kerryon Johnson right up the middle, inside the 5. He stays on his feet. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Kerryon Johnson. And Evans fakes the handoff inside, keeps it himself, and goes down for a loss of 2. Marlon Davidson wraps him up and brings him down. Deshaun Davis helping out as well. Stedham waits with the snap, claps his hands together twice, drops back. Plenty of time. Now finally finds a man underneath. Ryan Davis catches it right at the sticks for the first down. They'll pitch it back to Devin over the left side. Barrett 35 near hash mark. He's across the 40 and out to the 45. That's an Auburn first down for Devin Barrett. 2-on-1 on the near side, pass to Ryan Davis. He's at midfield, 45, pulled down from behind at the 41 of ULM. Evans gives it to his tailback, and getting into the backfield is Sean Davis. Bringing down Kayan White. 1st and 10, Stidham, screen pass out to Ryan Davis at the 30, 35. He has his first down to the 40-yard line. Evans flushed out, down he goes, back inside the 40. Deshaun Davis, Marlon Davidson. Evans the fake on the handoff, throws down the seam, incomplete. Good coverage there by Jamel Dean. Kerryon Johnson takes the handoff, nice move to his right to the 10-15 and out of bounds near the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 after the 15-yard play. Open is Slayton, near sideline, pass completed. Stidham to throw again. Over the middle, pass caught. Will Hastings falling down at the 50. Stidham in the pocket, stands in, throws deep, looking for Slayton, and it is caught. Touchdown Auburn! Darius Slayton. Play action for Evans. Steps in, scrambles out, he's in trouble, and he'll go down at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a sack.
Auburn with a 14-7 lead at the half. Let's go back to the beginning of the football game. I was really impressed with the effort that ULM put forth today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, and we figured they would.
Yeah.
And they're very well coached, and you know, we knew we'd get their best. You know, we didn't start out real fast, but our guys hung in there. We got the lead, you know, at halftime.
Talk about the challenges of getting a team ready for a game like this between your two biggest games of the season.
Well, I mean, we're going to play 2 number-1 teams in a row back-to-back, and you know, we had a really good week of practice. You know, we were a little bit sluggish coming out, which has kind of surprised me, but it can be expected. But our guys, after the first half, really settled down and put the game away.
At the end of that first half, when you looked at it, what were the things that you wanted to make sure you adjusted going into the second half?
Well, we just kind of really figured out, hey, we need to run right at them, and we just felt like that was real important, and our offensive line was calling it kind of, and so, you know, Coach Lindsey did that, and we were able to get in the end zone and, you know, really get some breathing room.
You come out, you set the tone early with an impressive drive, and you finish the first half strong.
Yeah, we finished the first half. I think we went 90-some yards right there, and you know, Jarrett sent him through the football down the field, and then, of course, Darius made the good catch in the end zone. And when we scored there, it gave us a little bit of breathing room going into the halftime.
4-play drive covering well over 90 yards in 34, I think it was 34 seconds. That's a challenging thing to do, and you guys, and Jarrett and the offense made it look pretty easy.
Yeah, Stidham did a really good job, and Slayton made a couple catches right there. Will Hastings made one over the middle, and we were doing some pace there too.
Felt pretty good about getting the momentum going into half, Coach?
Yeah, we did. You know, we were up 7 points. We didn't play very good. We knew that. But at halftime, we're up by 7 points. Hey, let's get a stop. Let's go score, and we'll get some breathing room.
All right, we'll take a look at the second half a little bit later on. When we come back, our academic spotlight, so stay tuned. This is the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Tiffin Motorhomes. Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
I got a curb violation, B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh, honey, hurry.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on a 2017 RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
Guys, just relax. We're here for dinner. And I'll have the duck. Oh, it's on now.
And we're back on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota. Auburn a winner over ULM 42-14. We'll get to those second half highlights here in just a little bit. But right now it's time for our Academic Spotlight this week, presented by the Auburn University College of Business. This week, it's Tucker Brown.
The Academic Spotlight is presented by the Auburn University College of Business.
I am a finance major in the Harvard College of Business, and I just decided that I like talking to people, communicating, and dealing with math and numbers, so I decided that finance would probably be a good route for me to go. Favorite class in my major, it's kind of just a prereq type of class, but information systems management's been a really interesting class. Our teacher's really cool and likes to interact with us and just kind of have more conversation than worrying about what's in the textbook all the time, so it's been fun to get to know him and just kind of learn through just a talking way instead of studying and reading all the time. After football, I have no plans right now. I would like to kind of try a couple different things out, but I don't really have anything in particular. I just kind of want to experience a couple different things before I get set in anything for the rest of my life. I guess I've been able to, using finance, I've been able to, studying for finance and stuff has helped me to be more studious as far as with football and watching film, and being able to just kind of be more disciplined on my studies for finance and caused me to be more disciplined with my studies of football and learning my game and how to get better. College education has taught me that it opens a lot more doors, and you're able to get your foot in the door a lot more than if you didn't have a college education. People automatically trust you a little bit more than someone they would someone that didn't have a college education or didn't take college courses. Well, studies is a little bit harder than football because football is kind of we have to set schedule that we can't really differ with and we can't really change or anything, but so studies has to be more disciplined because we only have a little bit of time before and a little bit of time after every day, and we also have to get our rest and try to have an actual college experience outside of school and football. So it's all it really takes a lot more time to try to balance it all out.
Guys, just relax. We're here for dinner. And I'll have the duck. Oh, it's on now.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No. Birthday tomorrow.
Hotel! Hotel! Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party. Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Here's Daniel Carlson to kick it away. Into the breeze, end over end, and in and through the end zone for the touchback. Give to Kerryon Johnson, pulls his way forward, first down and more, all the way out to the 35-yard line. Give to Kerryon Johnson, right side, 45, has a man, oh, he missed a tackle around his ankles. Kerryon takes it into ULM territory. Cam Martin this time, fresh legs 30, fresh legs 20, fresh legs 10, fresh legs 5, down to the goal line, and just shorts. Give to Cam Martin, touchdown Auburn, over the left side. Under center, Stidham, handoff, Cam Martin, speeds to the 25, cut from behind at the 30-yard line. Garrett Smith waits for the snap, takes it, throws in, right side, intercepted, intercepted.
Javaris Davis.
Jarrett Stidham takes the snap, takes the handoff. This time he's looking deep. Nobody to throw to. Oh, he's got a wide open man. Martin at the 30, 25, 20, far sideline, 15, 10, 5, cuts it back inside. Touchdown, Auburn! Looking left, throws, and a nice pass caught by Wiz. Ball stripped. Auburn says they have it. Auburn has it. Nick Ruffin. Nick Ruffin picked it up after stripping the ball from Brian Williams at the 43-yard line. Martin gets the carry, gets his first down. Make that 4 of 9 now. Give to Martin again in traffic, slips a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he's inside the 5 down to the 1. Let's keep it on the ground, and Gore stacked up in the backfield. ULM looking to pick up the first down here. Smith hit as he throws, intercepted at the 40, 35, he's at the 30, that's Nick Ruffin, 20, cuts it back to the middle, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, he's gone! Touchdown, Auburn! This time Miller over the right side, and he brings, oh no, Willis kept it, he's across midfield, angles left 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, he's at the 15 to the 10, shoved out of bounds, inside the 10-yard line at the 7. It's Miller that gets the give. He leans across. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn. They win it 42-14 as the Tigers.
So Auburn gets the win 42-14, pulling away in the second half. And like you've done in so many games this year, Coach, that third quarter, you took control of the game in the third quarter.
Yeah, we really did. Scored points. I think our defense made some adjustments, did a good job. Our offense put the ball in the end zone and gave us some breathing room, you know, because there for a while in that first half, you know, it was pretty interesting.
How important was it just to get the stop initially and then get the ball back and score?
Yeah, it was very important. And, of course, then we had a couple turnovers there. You know, Javaris Davis, you know, he has the pick. It was big. Then he had the strip. And then Nick Ruffin taken to the house. He looked like an offensive player. He broke about 4 or 5 tackles. I think there's some good blocks in that play, too.
Nick Ruffin, I'm glad you brought that up. Here's an older guy.
Yeah.
Finally gets his first interception, I believe, of his career. And it goes for a touchdown. It'll be one that he never forgets.
There's no doubt. And we got a little pressure on the quarterback, and you just saw him undercut the receiver, and he looked like a running back, and it was a good sight.
Got a couple of interceptions today, which was good to see. That gives you 6 on the year. 2 of them have gone for touchdowns.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And anytime our defense gets turnovers, you know, it's a lot of fun.
Kerryon Johnson, another good day, over 100 yards. You didn't have to use him as much as you normally do.
Yeah, it was good, especially in the second half. And Cam Martin gave us a boost there, and Malik Miller also ran very hard too, so it was good to get them some carries and some experience.
And you get Malik Willis out there, made another long run. Everybody's expecting that now,
everybody's
Coach.
expecting that. There's no doubt. It looked a little like Nick Marshall there, and just did a super job on that.
And you got to play in the end. You got a lot of guys some action today.
Yeah, we did. We got a chance to put our 2s and 3s out there, let them play, and it was really good.
And you get a win. 42-14, that's the important thing. Win over ULM. It sets up a really big ball game here next Saturday afternoon against Alabama. We'll be back here on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.
The Auburn Football Review is presented by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places. Tiffin Motorhomes. Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you. And by the Better Network. Verizon, better matters.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you. We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
"125 years of Auburn football" is brought to you by Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Take on today. In 1993, the Tigers took the Auburn faithful on one of the most unlikely runs in Auburn's history. After a 5-5-1 record in 1992, the Tigers won 11-0 and had a perfect season. Led by senior quarterback Stan White and a strong defense, Auburn burst onto the scene with a 38-35 win over fourth-ranked Florida.
Six-man rush. Werfel's going to throw in the end zone. Pass is intercepted. Wide open at the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. Giving chases. Werfel won't catch him. To the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He is gone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Auburn! Calvin Jackson. White's going to give it to Bostic. Racing to get outside. Won't make it. Broken tackle. He's going to go. Waiting for the snap, the spot, kick away, plenty long, kick is good! It's good! Etheridge, at a minute 21 in the ball game, has kicked it through, and Auburn breaks out on top, 38-35.
In the final game of the season, backup quarterback Pat Nix led a miraculous comeback over arch-rival Alabama.
Out of shotgun, Patrick Nix. Alabama bringing everybody. Nix is going to float one for Sanders. Sanders, oh, he caught it at the 2, and he dived in. Touchdown, Auburn! Touchdown, Auburn! Oh, my goodness! Sanders went up over Tommy Johnson or Antonio Langham. He caught the ball at the 2. How he held it, I don't know, but he dived into the end zone, and Auburn's right back at the 6. The Auburn Tigers have put away the Crimson Tide by the score of 22-14. 11-0! 11-0! 11-0!
The perfect season was Auburn's first undefeated season since 1958, and the Tigers went on to win their first 9 games of the 1994 season, stretching the win streak to 20. Auburn reached their first SEC championship game in 1997, led by quarterback Damian Craig. Auburn finished 9-3, including a dramatic 18-17 win over Alabama.
I got a curb violation. B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh. Honey, hurry.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Lease a 2017 RAV4 XLE for $209 a month for 36 months plus $500 holiday bonus cash. Toyota, let's go places.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
And we're back. It's our final segment here on the Auburn Football Review, presented by Toyota. Auburn a winner over ULM 42-14. Put that one in the rearview mirror. A little thing called the Iron Bowl coming up Saturday. Coach, biggest one in terms of, I guess, the overall stakes since we were back here in 2013. Big week.
Yeah, that was a fun one there. So, yeah, we're glad to have this game behind us. There's no doubt. And now we can focus all of our attention on the next one, the Iron Bowl, playing at home. This place is going to be electric. We have the best fans of college football. And this will be the second #1 team in 3 weeks that we played on our home field, so it'll be a big one.
What is preparation like the week of an Iron Bowl? Because I know you're a creature of habit, and you want to keep things as much the same. How much of a challenge is that for a big game like this?
Well, a lot of times with big games, you do a lot of work in the off season, you do a lot of work in the off weeks and all that, so you kind of have a good idea about your plan, and then you kind of tweak things and try to give your guys the best chance of being successful.
Huge game, #1 versus #6 next Saturday here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Auburn and Alabama in the Iron Bowl. Tigers defeat ULM 42-14. We'll see you back here next week as we look back at the Iron Bowl on the Auburn Football Review presented by Toyota.